Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I got a bit hay fever. No, yeah. Yeah. So you do like, so that's then you do two in there, and then you do your clusters or whatever you want to call them. So, like I said, Tommy, just show you my life. Here's my life journey as well. So, that's no, two there. No, 1, 2, 3. Right, 3 there. So you do one more cluster, and then yeah. So this is just a real basic one. You should be able to do this one. These are nice to do. If you can't join the other one yet, because it took me a while. So I normally do two there just to, and all these just slip knots, and then depending what the pattern says, so I'll just do in a normal granny square. So I'll just slip stitch there, and then you just pull it through. Now you cut your, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we call it wall in the UK, so I don't know what the difference is. I just like the colours. So I used to give it a tug. You can still give it a tug if you're doing just a normal slip knot. So I normally go the opposite to that colour. What did I do? Blue. No, I'm doing a blue one now. I have done a cushion cover on here. I'd like to do another one. So yeah, so that's the 3. I did 4, didn't I? So I'll do the 4 again. That makes it more. That was done 3, I think. I think I did 4. I only quickly did that one there. Hope you can see it. Quickly did that early one. And you do 2 here. Yeah. I see people do it differently. I like to hold. When we was in Canada. They're teaching different to UK and the States, but mainly Canada. So I did it that way. And when I came back in here, I just got frustrated and did it my own way. But how you are comfortable with your hook and knitting needles. So you do it like this, and well, I'll show you a trick here as well. I've often done it as well. So make sure when you get into your corners, say if you do 2 there, right? You just 2 chain. Say if you were doing this, right? Say if you were doing this, right? Say if you were doing that and you went like that by accident and you forgot to put your extra cluster there. I've done it before and it can be frustrating. So check your corners when you're doing it, because if you go around there and you notice you've missed a stem here, then you have to go back, and I've done that before, and it can be quite frustrating, and it can be frustrating, to say the least. I've had a few of them. So this is that's like that, you see. Do you see what I mean? Oh, you can see it, okay. Yeah, so then what you do, you can go over your crochet hook, and I'll show you how we were taught to do your right, yeah. So you can see what I'm trying to get. So pull that across. And then you just yeah, and then don't forget to check your corners, because it's easily done when yeah, I've done that before like that without remembering to put it in there. Yeah, I've done a few mistakes on my stuff. I'm sure you've seen all my stuff I made, but I'll show you in my next video all my bags I made. I need to line them at some point. So it goes in. So, because if you don't make sure you'll just don't cut these off, because I usually keep one here and then one here to know where I started. So yeah, so there you go. That's that one. And then you go. There's some projects that says you don't, when you get here. Well, I'll do another one. I don't want to confuse the issue. This is just as basic as you get, and you can do one colour, 3 colours, 4. Doesn't matter what you do with it. Okay. I love this hook. The best I do. So and then you're just going to the stitch at the top, or as much as possible. Yeah, and then a bit tight, isn't it? Right, go right here, and then and you just slip. But if you was, I show you another different square in the next few videos every other day. So it's yeah. So just checking so I haven't made any mistakes, like I pointed earlier. Yeah, and then you do your final colour, but you can keep going around and around whatever you're making. I do tend to use bigger hooks if the project asks for a big hook, but mainly a lot of my hooks have been 4.0, or a normal 4.0, but I just prefer this now to what I'm used. I just really feel comfortable with this hook. You can get these, and they're quite good, cheap. So that's 3. This is my last round. Always remember to check your corners. See? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And then yeah, so nearly done. Don't forget there's then it grows, and then you got one in the middle now. Yeah, so don't forget the middle bit. Yeah. So down in another corner. Yeah, so you can put, this might be better for you. No. But I do like changing colours a lot. Let's have a drink. So that goes like that. Cutting everywhere. Got caught. Nurse kicking in. Yeah. I like this. Sorry, this is one of those hours. Forgotten the name, but it's popular here. Oh. Sorry, nerves are kicking in. Right, I'm nearly there. So I'll make sure. Yeah, I nearly went into another without that one. So that goes in there, and I'll she just said get hairs everywhere. That's why I wash and mark my squares rather than doing the next portrait. I'll usually wash and block, but not today. It's only just a little practice. Okay, sorry. Okay. Right, I've just gotta check my corners that they are okay. So then I fasten off in a tight stitch. Not too bad. This. And then, or you could always just carry on, and that's the different kind of go all together. Anyway, so that's just an example. If you like this one, and then we just taught how to make sure that the don't just fasten them off, because if you're in the wash it might just all come undone. So we was taught how to make sure you're going shuffle off your cluster sets at the back. Go round, and then I go round up. and then you just go around and make sure it's secure, because if you did this top them off and you didn't sew the ends in, it would just come apart. I've done that before. So you just keep going round, and then I usually go back that way, just secure that last one several times, and then yeah, so that goes like that, yeah, and then I cut. So it's the same process. In the corner ones, I usually just do it in the corner. I'll cut. Then you can see the difference and make sure it's secure at the back. No, hopefully. Yeah, so nerves were kicking in a little bit on that. So I hope you like this little video. Yeah, one of the easier granny squares to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next video. I'll show you what I've been making. Consider subscribing, ring that bell for notification, and like and share, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.